Wow, this video's late. Hi, hello, welcome to day 98 of vlogging. So this is the fake intro for today's video because yesterday I ran out of space on this card. I was deleting stuff while we were on our date and I accidentally deleted the beginning of today's video. So, welcome to the vlog. I don't remember what I said. I said something about it's
Question and Answer Tuesday with Josh.
Yeah, let's pick it up from there. I'm not sure if he's asking me if I think climate change is real, or if I agree with Trump and think that it's a hoax made by China. Or if he's asking if climate change is due to, like, is it an effect of man? I think climate change is a real thing that is caused by pollution, carbon output, many different things that is caused by man, and some things that is caused naturally. Climate change caused by man is a big part of why we're having this heat. As an individual, I think it is each of our responsibility to try and take care a little bit. Recycling, walking a little instead of driving. Say I do something like recycle, and then he does something like not driving to work or walking or riding the bus, and then he does something different. Each of us did something very small, but added together it makes up for the larger picture. Make sense? I am in no way an expert on climate change or how to prevent climate change, but I am working on learning how to do my part to help save this world and to save the whales.
Brought to you by Save the Whales 2016.
I tried to re-record a bunch of stuff because I answered a question and forgot to hit the record button. Ben Bradley actually asked a couple of questions this time, but one that he asked that I want to answer is, why do you stand with Standing Rock? Because it's the right thing to do. You look back through time, through the history of America. We come in, we take over, we settle, we kill, we eat what we want, we do what we want. It's just how it works. It's what's happened. And that's not right. The only thing that Native Americans did was get here 2,000 years before we did. This whole thing with Standing Rock just goes back to not honoring the treaties that were signed however long ago with the Native Americans, and it's just, again, we're trying to take what's theirs because it's convenient to us and we need it. Also, I stand with them because used to, I thought drilling in the Arctic or in Alaska or whatever, it would be okay. That people are saying, oh, there's going to be an incident and there'll be oil leaks and all this other stuff. And I thought they're just being negative, that they'll take precautions, it'll be okay. Look, yesterday, the pipeline that feeds oil to the south, there was an explosion on that. They had to shut that down. September, that same pipeline had to be shut down because it had been leaking barrels of oil. You can mark my words, if they let them, if they are not stopped, I'm out of breath. If the government does not step in and say this is not going to happen, and they let them run that pipeline underneath their water. It may not be today, it may not be tomorrow, it may not be 10 years from now, it may be way, way, way down the road. Something will happen. That's why I stand with Standing Rock. Leah's here. Date time. Okay, so I need Leah's help with these questions.
Interesting question. The wife of the bearded stud.
As a father of a daughter, what is some advice you wish you would have received or are thankful you did receive? Just be there. My dad was a really great dad, and I don't ever remember him just sitting me down and giving me advice, but he showed me how to be a good father by being a good father. So everything my dad did, that's the good advice. Where do you see your daughter in 15 years?
17 years old.
She'll still be living at home, I'll tell you that right now. How are you raising your daughter toward career choices and other choices in her future?
Being an example. Teach her to be responsible for things.
We teach her to take care of what's hers, to be nice, and to share.
And to help.
Help. Well, we don't have to teach her that. She does it on her own. She's 2. As a career choice, that's hers. I'm not going to try and direct her in a certain path. I'm not going to try to force her to be a musician because I'm a musician, or be a photographer because we're both photographers. Well, she's a photographer. I'll always tell her, do whatever makes you happy, whether it makes you money or not. Man, I should listen to my own advice. Okay, so we're walking to the car again because go in, they're like, you can't take your camera in with a pro lens. I was like, it's not a pro lens, it's kind of the kit lens. I should have just taken the lens off and walked through the door. So we're going back to the car, going back to the show. I just walked right there and shut the door. And so in case you couldn't tell, it is indeed the next day. We went back, after I dropped the camera off, we went back to that concert, and I didn't realize I was carrying my knife in my pocket, because I hardly ever carry my knife in my pocket. And then they wouldn't let us back in. They wouldn't let us in because I had a knife in my pocket. So that didn't sound good, whatever that was. Here we are. It is the next day. It is Wednesday, I believe. Yeah, it's Wednesday. I'm going to answer these last couple of questions, and then I've got to edit this and get it up. There's 2 questions left. The first one comes from Harrison Burke, and he asks, how high is the sky? There's several different answers for this. From the ground up, there's like 3 miles that will support life. Like when you climb Everest, I've done a bunch of times, you have to wear oxygen. That's simple. To the exosphere, which is why my hand's way out here, to the exosphere, which is the furthest point of our atmosphere, Albany University says it's 60,000 miles. So anywhere from 3 to 60,000 miles. Oh, my elbow. Oh. Susan asked, if number 2 pencil is most popular, why is it still number 2? Well, Susan, it's like a pen. Look at the Bics. A Bic is a 0.5 or a 1, or the 2.0 is my favorite. It's called a 2 because it's the second thickness in the graphite scale, and it's what they used to use to test. You could ask Google that. But I'm right to ask me. That's okay.
Question and Answer Tuesday with Josh.
So I'm going to end today with a small announcement. It is currently Wednesday, November 2nd, something like that. I will not be doing daily vlogs. The rest of this week, I'm going to take a break until probably Sunday, unless we do something cool Saturday. Not that I'm tired of doing vlogs, it's just that I'm tired. I get up at 7 every morning, do work, then we go do something for the vlog or shoot something here. I start editing around, depending on the day, between 10 and 12. I'm normally not in bed until about 2 a.m. and I just need to rest a little bit. I mean, it's like this. I would rather not put anything at all out than put out something that's not worth watching. I'm going to take a couple days. I'm going to rejuvenate my soul, rejuvenate my mind. Then we're going to pick this whole vlog thing back up. And that'll be day 99, and then there'll be a special for day 100. So have a good week, have a good weekend. If I don't see you till then, here's a nickel. Take the nickel. Are you too good for the nickel? Just take the nickel.